Hi, my name is Alexis Stein. I'm American, as you can probably tell. I was part of one of the postgraduate pre-registration courses at QMU, and I graduated with a master's degree in occupational therapy. Since graduating, I have held 2 occupational therapy clinical positions in Edinburgh, and I just was offered my first OT job in California. I specialize in pediatrics, which is an area that I've always loved and been super passionate about. If I could describe my experience at QMU in 3 words, I would probably say rewarding, challenging, and enlightening. The program is centered around a type of education called problem-based learning. For me, I thought this method was really good because it prepared me for practice by expanding my clinical reasoning abilities. It put me in simulated situations of like real world based experience, some of which I've now experienced in the workplace, or similar situations in the workplace. Also, the placements or the clinical rotations are where you learn a lot about the profession, especially the practical components. I also think that QMU is very well connected in the Edinburgh OT world, and due to this, it made my transition from studying to practice pretty seamless, and I was lucky enough to receive my dream job soon after graduating. Coming from California, I was a little concerned about getting licensed as a practitioner in the US. However, QMU helped me navigate the process, and it connected me with other students who had walked the path before me. So I'm happy to say that I passed the American board exams on my first attempt. One thing I will say about studying at QMU: if you are visualizing going to a bunch of lectures where you learn about prescriptive OT diagnoses and assessments and interventions, you won't necessarily get that. You do acquire this type of knowledge, but in ways you may not expect. What the program will teach you is how to reason, how to think outside of the box, how to deepen your knowledge base, and really how to be a leader in the field. If I could give my advice to prospective students, I would say to be bold and put yourself out there, be organized, and remain passionate about the profession, because this will help push you forward when the going gets tough. Also, Scotland is a magical, magical place to live. Take advantage of all the country has to offer. And I promise, eventually, you will get used to the weather.